Hi guys, hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Paula and this is my corner of the internet where we're all about your online business, showing up for your business on Instagram and living your best life while you're at it. So you're welcome if you're new, you are welcome back if you're returning. Like I promised you in my last video, if you haven't watched it, go watch it. Like I promised you, I'm going to be sharing with you in this video how you can create multiple pieces of content without burning out, without dying, especially if you're a one-man team. If you don't have a team, or you're a solopreneur, but you need to show up and show up consistently, because there are other aspects of your business. There's actually the delivery of the service or the coaching or the program that you're creating content to market. So in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to create multiple pieces of content across platforms without burning out. I told you guys I was going to be sharing a few things that I found interesting, and I didn't get to do it in the last couple of videos, but today this book is one of my favorite things. This is what I'm currently reading and I haven't even gone halfway, but I can totally recommend. It is by 50 Cent, Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter, and it is one of the things I recently learned. These things, they're not things you don't know, they're just things that you need a reminder on occasionally and maybe frequently even. Basically, your lifestyle will affect your business directly. If you don't do the things that make you the kind of person that runs a successful business, you're always going to be struggling. And it's similar to something I've said on this channel before. I want to be the kind of person that runs an empire, that builds industry. You guys should get this book wherever you get books. So down to it, today I'm going to be teaching you how to create multiple pieces of content across different platforms without burning out, without constantly being on the content wheel, without constantly trying to create content, because content is just the marketing aspect of your business, right? There's actually the product that you have to deliver. If you're into copywriting or you're into designing, there's actually the service that you have to do. If you're into coaching and all of that, there's your offers that you have to flesh out, your programs or courses that you have to record, actually build. So the marketing, the content aspect is not the only aspect of your business. So you cannot spend the entire time you have to work on your business working on content. Repurposing content is the number one secret of people who have been able to constantly and consistently put out content on different platforms. People that have blogs going out, people that have YouTube videos, podcasts, all of this is content being repurposed. Let's say you have a blog, you have a website that you have to keep active and updated, you have a YouTube channel, post out a video every week, you have a podcast, you want to release a podcast every week, you also have Instagram to show up on, and maybe you even want to have a Twitter and a LinkedIn. I'm using my own strategy because these are the platforms that I'm planning to create content on this year per my business strategy from last year. If you want to see what my business strategy for this year is, you can check this video out. Say I have a blog, right? I'm going to start with writing an article for that website. I'm going to start with writing an article for my blog. So let's say it's a 500, 1,000 article on repurposing content. Let's do that, right? I write this really bomb article that's going to go on my website, okay? It's detailed, it's SEO inclined and all of that. I'm going to use that article as the script for my YouTube video. I will create a video talking about how you can repurpose any content that you create. And the audio from that YouTube video, I can extract and make it my podcast. Okay, or I can simultaneously be recording the podcast as I'm recording the YouTube video. So we have three platforms now. We have my website, we have the YouTube video, and we have the podcast. Now that same script for the YouTube video, we will take and turn into a carousel for my Instagram, because we like carousels on Instagram, and that's 4 pieces of content we have. Now that same script, I can go live with it and teach it in real time and teach you how to repurpose content in real time. That same script, I take it and I make a 30-second punchy reel, how to repurpose your content. Point here, point here, point here, point here, and we're good. We have a reel still based on that one article that I created. Now, you think we're done, but we're not even done yet. Now, we have my email list that I'm going to use and point to all these pieces of content. So I'm going to go on my email list and be like, listen, I know you're swamped. I know you're trying to sell your service. I know you're trying to show up, but it is so hard because there are so many platforms and everybody expects you to show up, which is why I created this YouTube video for you to learn how to repurpose your content. Which is why I have this live coming up where I'm going to teach you how you don't get burnt out. Which is why if you click to this podcast link and you listen to this podcast, you're going to come away knowing exactly what to do to not get burnt out as a creator. Then we head to Twitter and we're like, okay, we have, I think, about 160 characters for Twitter. So we take that same article and we share it. We break it into like 5 tweets. We have 5 tweets. Finally, we have Facebook. Assuming you're trying to show up on Facebook, you can show up on there and just randomly gist about what you just wrote about. Maybe drop the link. Then you have LinkedIn. Now on LinkedIn, you don't need for it to be as detailed as the article, or you can take the same article and post it on LinkedIn, or you can shorten it and be like, okay, if you want to read the rest of this article, head over to my website. We have about 10 pieces of content here, guys. So proposing content is the industry secret that we have all been missing. As soon as I found out about repurposing content, my whole business changed. I was able to sit down and be like, okay, if I dedicate today to creating content, I could create content for the whole month, because I don't need to create fresh content over and over again. I can take one piece of content, because here's the thing, not everybody that's on Twitter is on Instagram, not everybody that's on Instagram is on YouTube. So different people are going to find you on different platforms, and you don't need to be saying different things, because then you're going to be spread out. And remember that the secret again is to go deep, not to go wide. So if you're saying different things on different platforms, you're not going to get as much impact as if you were saying the same thing in different ways, because the tones for platforms differ. So the way you're going to tweet something is not the way you're going to say it on LinkedIn, and it's not the way you're probably going to vibe about it on Instagram. It's not the way you're going to show up live when you're talking about it. So different channels, different platforms will reach different people, and you can never have too many people getting into your funnel, getting to know what you do. You can never be exposed to too many people as a business owner, as a brand, as a creative entrepreneur. So this is how you can create multiple pieces of content without burning out, without constantly creating content, without constantly being anxious about having to create more content. The people that are winning out there are the people that have been able to put together this secret, find a way to make it work in their business, and come out and actually do it. Because it's one thing to have the strategy. I just gave you the strategy, but you won't believe how many people will watch this video and will not do anything about it. I don't want you to be one of those people, right? So go out there, write that one article, take an hour, take 2 hours, write an article, and then from then on, see how many other things you can do with that article. One of the mistakes business owners make that I see is saying, oh, I've said this before, I don't need to say it again. You do need to say it again. You need to say it as many times as it takes for the person who needs your service, the person who needs to work with you, the person who needs the transformation you offer, to get to understand that they need, first of all, that they need it, and second of all, that they need it immediately. So the first time they see your content might not be a time when they understand they need it, or might not be a time where they're willing to pay money for it. But the more they get exposed to your content, the more you show up and expose value, the more you show up and show yourself to be valuable, the more you'll be able to show up for your business and build the life and business of your dreams. I hope I've helped you. I hope that what you've learned here, you're going to take and use it in your business, because that's what this place is all about. I want us to grow and glow together. So thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, please subscribe and then click the notification bell so you'll be told every time I post a video. Alright, so check out my other videos if you're trying to build your online business, or you're getting into the service-based business or the creative business and you don't know where to start, or you're still trying to navigate stuff. I have an ebook out. It is free. It's called Authentic Authority Manuscript, and it's basically everything you need to show up as an authority in your niche, because that is what attracts the paying clients. That is what attracts the high ticket clients, the people that are willing to pay the price for your service. Link to Authentic Authority Manuscript is in the description. You can go get it right away and start to use it. It was good to speak to you today, and I will see you guys in our next video. Bye.